2012. That's how much women ruin a good time for men. I mean, you get it, right? They went to the most racist guys in our country. Guys who their whole lives was just about hating black people with everything inside of them. And when those guys were presented with the question, whom would you rather hang out with? Black guys or women? And they were like, give us all the blacks you got. We will learn their fancy handshakes. I don't give a fuck. I don't want some broad yapping in my ear, ruining my Sunday round. Come on, Jermaine, let me show you how we do this. Get you a tea. What's with all the dancing? You gonna do that after every hole? Okay. I got me a birdie. All right, so are you fans of documentaries? Do you like watching them? Because I love them. I love being filled with the confidence of surface level knowledge without the burden of reading, you know? And so I've lost track. I've seen so many now. Sometimes they're quite informative. Other times they're just amusing. I mean, the funniest thing I've seen in a year is a Netflix documentary series called Untold, which focuses on sports stories. Yeah, and there's one in particular on there. It's about a guy named Johnny Manziel. Now, if you're in this theater and you do not know who Johnny Manziel is, I will now use my time to tell you. Johnny Manziel is the first and only redshirt freshman to win the Heisman Trophy. That's the highest honor in college football. It goes to the nation's best player. Redshirt freshman simply means he was 18 months removed from high school when he didn't just play the sport, he dominated it. And when you watch this documentary, you will learn that he did this while mostly high and drunk. Like, pretty fucked up. The best is they interview all his former shit-kicking Texas-based coaches who are like, yeah, man, he would come to practice, he'd be all shit-faced. And we would say, Johnny, you better not fuck this up. And then he didn't. He was awesome. And you're like, wait, what? He was playing nationally televised games every Saturday with millions of viewers, either drunk, high, or hungover, just on the sidelines. And his coaches are like, Johnny! And he was like, watch this shit, 6 touchdowns. You're like, holy shit. Give him more drugs, this is working. He wins the Heisman. Sophomore year, he comes back, he's trying new things, he's sprinkling dust on his shit, you know? He's evolving. He plays amazing. Again, he almost wins it back to back. Then he goes into the NFL to play professionally. And they're like, you need to clean up your act. And he was like, I don't want to play football anymore. And that's the whole story. Now, to me, his story is more than that. Because for me, in my personal life, I use his story as one that where I can see I've evolved some. See, I used to judge him very harshly. A lot of people do. All they see is a blown opportunity. But the older I've gotten, I see it through a different lens. I realize that's a lot of pressure for a young man to have. You know, a lot of people in their 30s, 40s, and 50s can't handle that, let alone a freshman in college, you know, the celebrity, the fame, the money. And so now I do the thing that you do if you can. You put yourself in someone else's shoes. And I can do that. I was once a freshman in college. I wasn't dominating college football. I was going to class and I was working part-time at a shopping cart manufacturer. A place that makes shopping carts. Here's how cool that job was. I went in there once on a Monday and I went up to my boss. I go, I think I'm gonna quit on Friday. And he goes, yeah, a lot of people do. Okay. And then on Friday, he goes, yeah, you're done. I go, okay, great. And then he tells me, he goes, hey, kid, a lot of people here like you. Let's go to the bar down the street, and we'll toast you to whatever you do next. I go, okay, I'm underage, but let's do it. So we went, you know. People from the office came. They were so nice. They gave me good luck cards, little gifts and such. And then one of them gave me a bottle of Jack Daniel's whiskey, which was definitely meant to be a parting gift, you know, like, take this with you. And I was like, I'll just drink it here at the bar. You know, the bartender's like, you can't do that. And I go, I can't hear you. I'm just gonna do it. Like, how can I make fun of Johnny for not being able to handle millions? I can't handle a free fucking bottle of booze. And let me tell you something, if you don't drink whiskey, if you tip back the bottle 3 or 4 times, your brain actually goes, hey, there's too many lights on in here, beep, bop, boop. And you go, I want to do bad shit. I started taking people's change that was on the bar. I was like, that's my shit. Fuck you. You know, my friends were like, hey, calm down. I go, you fucking calm down. And then I ended up going home with a lady who had a most unfortunate face. Yeah. You think I'm being mean, but I know I'm being honest, and that's why we're here. I blacked out, thankfully. Some of you never blacked out. Congratulations on your healthy lifestyle choices. But the rest of us know it is horrifying. I mean, I remember I woke up that next morning, I was looking out a window into a yard I didn't recognize. And I was like, where am I? And what is this? And then I turned over and this fucking gargoyle appeared. And I audibly gasped in her face. You understand? Like, I'm here, and I went, oh. Oh. And she was used to it. She was like, I know. You're not the first fella to do that. She looked like Bill Belichick, the former Patriots coach. Picture him with shoulder-length brown hair. Same face, same body. Yeah, I was like, put the fucking hoodie on. I don't want to see this. And then I left there, you guys, feeling tremendous shame. Now, I told you I was a freshman in college. I was taking Psychology 101. We had talked about shame. You know what they teach you in that class about shame? They teach you that shame thrives in secret. If you feel shame about anything, you should confide it in at least one other person to help release the feeling. But if you keep it inside, it festers and grows, and it can consume you. And I remembered thinking back then, how fascinating. I feel shame, and I know what to do. Tell someone. And then I thought, fuck that.